This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, today we are going to discuss about Oracle database patches. Okay, how we are going to apply the patches, what is patch. Okay, today we are going to discuss about what is Oracle patch and how many types of patches in Oracle database. Okay, how we can or else importance, what is the use, like why we need to apply the patches. So where we will get these patches. Okay, and how we can how we can download. Okay, those we will discuss here itself, where we will get these patches and all. And then the main importance. Okay, what is the plan, like how we are going to apply, how we are going to apply the patches. Okay, the procedure, pre patch process, actual patch process, post patch process are activities. So while you are applying the patch, we have to go with these three steps, like before proceeding with your patch, what are all the pre-checks which we need to do, and once the pre-checks are done, and how we are going to apply the patch, actual patch steps. And then once you apply the patch, what are all the post patch steps. Okay, these things we are going to learn today. So first we will start with what is Oracle patch or what is patch. Okay, what are all the patches which released by the Oracle? We call it as a Oracle patch, Oracle database software related patches. Okay, what is patch? A patch is nothing but to fix a particular bug or to upgrade your version, existing version from one version to another version. It required a software. That software we call it as a patch. Okay, if you want to fix a bug, we need a patch. How we, I mean, it related to the issue related patch. Okay, Oracle will release these patches on their portal. Okay, I'll show you that from where we are going to download these patches. So why we need to apply the patch? To fix a particular bug in a Oracle database software, we need to apply a patch. So what are the types of patches? We have several types of patches like CPU patch, PSU patch, RUR, one-off patches, like to fix a single bug, that we call it as one-off patch or normal patch. Okay, I'll go through those things. Okay, see in this diagram, I'll show you the types of patches in Oracle database. Don't worry, patch is like simply in our Oracle software, we are as a DBA, we are maintaining the Oracle database plus the instance, right? Instance is nothing but the combination of memory processes and background process. The memory and background processes are on top of our Oracle home. I'll show you. Okay. So this is software, right? 193 is our database software. Okay. Echo dollar Oracle home. Home means where your Oracle software has been installed. Okay, for this software level, if you get any issues, okay, these are all the software files related to your Oracle home. Okay, if any issues happen, or the version which is having, suppose this JDBC, this one we can take it. As of now, till date, we have single different version of this file. In future, Oracle has been developed some new functionality and they released one software. Okay, that software they name it as a patch. Okay, for each and every product they name it as a one name, right? For this kind of, if you want to fix an issues or if you want to upgrade their functionality or versions from one version to another version, they released in a patch. Okay, that is the patch mainly. How many types of patches we mean we are talking about the patches, right? We have PSU patch. PSU means abbreviation patch set update, and CPU patch critical patches, and SPU security patch updates. and CVE, common vulnerability and exposures. These are related to the vulnerabilities are if any applications which are maintained by the organizations through the internet, there could be a possibility to get a vulnerabilities like somebody will try to access somebody some other servers like banking servers, some application servers, right? So such kind of hacking process or any issues happen in the internet, Oracle will release the CVE numbers. According to these numbers, we will download or they will provide you some patches to fix such kind of security breaches and all. Okay, CVE number is the important one. If any vulnerabilities in your organization, some higher management will call you, hey, DBA, we got this CVV number. What is the high mid priority? Okay, in that way, based upon that CVE CVE number, we will identify. We will search the related patches whether Oracle released or not. That we will check. Who will provide this? We have each and every organization. They have security team every day or the weekly wise or every day they will really do the monitoring on the server level. Okay, and then they will get to know if any vulnerabilities happen in the server level. If the server is related to our database, then that list of the vulnerabilities or CVE numbers we will receive as a DBA team. Okay, RU means release update patches. RU or release update revision. These are all the high level. Some of the patches which doesn't have these names. Normally patch number will be there. That is one of patches or some other patches. Okay, we will go with that. What is mean by like PSU means you are going to download a PSU patch. That is a type of patches, patch set update. What it will do means it will fix the securities. Like if any security issues is there, that will fixes, and also additional fixes. If any apart from the security fixes, if any other fixes also it is required. These information, what kind of fixes, what kind of bugs this patch is going to fix, we will get the information from the README file of this patch. I'll show you in a few minutes. Also some enhancements, if any new function new features has been developed by the Oracle, that new enhancements also they will add into the PSU patch. CPU patch, earlier we call it as first CPU patch, after that PSU they have introduced. Okay, critical patch update, this is a cumulative patches. Only security fixes will be there in the CPU patch, but if you go with the PSU, CPU plus extra additional fixes plus enhancements will be there in this PSU. Okay. Similar way, SPU and CVE, we will talk about this one, common vulnerabilities and exposures. Information about security vulnerabilities and unique CVE number. As I said, like see each and every bug, we will get some CVE number. So according to that, we will search and then we will identify related to patch will released by the Oracle or not. Okay. Okay, we'll talk about the RU and RUR. These are the bundle critical fixes similar to your bundle. BP means bundle patches. If any critical issue issues like any vulnerabilities and all there, similar to PSU and CPU only. RU1 recently they have introduced from 12 to onwards something. RUR and RU has been introduced. In upcoming going forward, PSU and CPU, I think we will not hear about these things. We will hear about only RU and RUR, release update revisions. These yearly twice, I think these will release, and yearly 4 times this RU patch will be released. Okay, there is some certain limitations. If you apply this RUR, no need to apply for the RU, something like that. We will see that in further. These are other technologies like same what is like importance of CPU and PSU RUR. Okay, just now I have elaborated those things. So the CPU and PSU till now they released in every quarterly. Quarter means every 3 months once. Okay, January, April, July, and October they used to release this CPU and SPU or PSU patches till now. Okay, now after that, as I said, RU and RUR they have introduced, and they used to release down RU released by every quarter. Now onwards we can read in this way, and RUR they will release on January and April. October also there. In October also we can get July RUR. So 3 months we are getting. This is RU. Which patch you want to go? You can decide. Like if I want to, if you are going with this RU patch, go with only this flow. Don't touch this RUR patches. If you are going with RUR patches, you can go with only RUR patches in your environment. Don't mix one quarter RU, one quarter RUR. Like in January you applied RU patch and April you are going to apply RUR. Don't go with in that way. Go with either RU or either RUR. Okay, every quarterly, as I said, right? Quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. They used to release like revision RU patch. They released 19.2.1 and 19.2.2 in this quarter. Quarter three they released this version, and quarter four they released in this version. Very simple. Patching is nothing but in Oracle database as a DBA. Don't bother about it. It's a simple one command. Opatch is the utility to apply the patch in the database. But different names will be there. Okay, security patches, normal patches, one-off patches, upgrade patches. So many things will be there, but we will not get regularly all these technical words or all these informations. Quarterly we used to apply that CPU patches and RUR patches. Rest of the patches as and when it is demanded, like if any issues happen, then only we will get this patch. Okay, how we can identify the patch? Like the patch number looks like in this format. Okay, patch number like this, P and the number, patch number, and the version of the database and operating system. If it is a Red Hat Linux, it will show that Red Hat. Mine is like whichever I downloaded, I have downloaded the Linux one, x86 64-bit operating system. So in zip format, they have given security fixes, bug fixes, and version upgrades. Everything they have included softwares in this zip file, and this zip file we call it as a patch. Simple, that's it. Okay. This chart is related to the extended support and primary support of the versions. Like suppose if you are in your organization maintain the 19C database version, like 19C RDBMS software install, that software related patches, that software related support, Oracle will provide till 2026 in this chart. But I think, as I remember, 2027 also some extended support will be there. Support is nothing but if you face some issue in your database, right? If you I mean when you have purchased the software, you will get a licensed one. Okay, if you don't have that license, I mean real time organization, every organization they have the support identifier and all, so they will purchase the license. Otherwise, that is a security breach. Without software purchasing and in your company software using means security breach. So till 2026 they will support without extra charge. Whatever you paid initially for this license, they will support you till 2026. That is this is primary support, black one, till 2024. It's not accurate. As I remember, 2024 mid or by end of 2024 we have primary support. From 2024 mid to 2027 we have extended support. They will charge some extra amount and then they will support us. They will release every quarter patches, right? We can download and we can apply. And also, if as and when if you have any issues, you can raise a support yes sir service request with them. They will support you to fix that issue. Okay, I'll show you how this that will be there. And so that's about the briefing about the patching, Oracle database patches. Also, we used to apply the patches in two homes, like in Oracle database software. If you are using Oracle grid infrastructure, grid infrastructure is nothing but rack. In your database, if you are using rack database, you will get two homes. One is Oracle home, another one is grid home. See, patches we are applying on homes only. We are not applying on the database. CRD files will be there, right? We are not applying for those. Okay. CRD files and extra other physical files, we call it as a database. We are not applying patches for those in those files. We are applying the homes patches. Grid infrastructure means you will get a rack software, separate one. So you need to apply the patch related to grid patches in grid home, Oracle patches on Oracle home. For both the homes, how we can apply the patch? By using opatch utility. Same opatch utility you can use and apply the patch on grid home also. Okay, and extra in grid home we have another option, another way to apply patches. We have a tool, opatch auto. It's a very powerful utility. You need to apply this from root user. Okay, from root user you need to apply this command. This opaque utility you can run it from grid home. You have OS user differently will be there. Grid is the user, OS user. Log into grid user and then you can apply using opaque utility. Now in our practical demo session we don't have a cluster software, so we are having only single home, that is normal database Oracle home. We are connecting as a OS user Oracle, and we are applying the patches on Oracle home by using opaque utility. That's it. And we have a certain kind of process how we are going to apply the patch, right? We have the approach. We need to download the patches, which patches you want to apply. Okay, and then take the backup of the what are all the information, like backup of your important Oracle home and other files like parameter files. Those you need to take a backup, and then identify the homes. If in our case we have only one home, so no need to bother about that. If the same server we are having multiple Oracle homes, we need to identify and what are all the homes we are going to apply the patches. These are all the prerequisites, like not the stop one. Take the backups, identify the targets, download the patches, copy the patches to your Oracle home or a different home where you have patch stage is there. Okay, that is one step. And once you done with the pre-checks, you take the Oracle home backup and parameter files backup, other important like if any files is there, any DB links is there, those you can take a backup of those things. Okay, it is not recommend mean it is not necessary for each and everything every time normal patches and all, no need to take the Oracle home backups, but it is the recommended and it is best way as and when you are applying quarterly patches. Okay, quarterly means every 3 months they will release the quarterly patches, right? So you need to apply those. As and when you are going with the quarterly patches, you need to take Oracle Home backup and other files backup. Why? Because if anything happen after you applying, while you are applying the patch is not successfully applied. So what we need to do? We have to roll back that one. If you roll, even though you are roll back in that patchwork, some of the software will already updated with the new patch files and all. Your Oracle home will be corrupted. It means you cannot able to start your database. That's where we have to take complete Oracle home backup, and then you can apply the patch and that existing Oracle home path, and then you can proceed with your patch. If succeeded, that is fine. After some time you can remove the backup files, 1 month or 2 months. Okay, that is the way. Once prerequisites is completed, we can stop the database and listeners, and set the path for the patch environment, like patch path, and unzip the, even unzip also you can do here itself. Unzip the patch is patch we are getting with the zip file, right? As I showed you this one in this way, zip file, right? First we need to unzip this one. If you unzip this file, it will create a directory with the name of patch number. This kind of directory it will create. So we need to change directory to this location, and you can apply the patch by using opatch apply. Okay, opatch apply. Once the patch is done, then you need to start the DB and do the sanities. As part of prerequisites, you need to take a invalid option count also, invalid objects. How many invalid objects are there before applying this patch, okay, on CDB and PDB. Once the patch is applied, you can start your DB and run. If it is a CPU patch, you run the DB database verbose. It will register your DB underscore register table, and also SQLs it will be update. These two tables it will update, DBA registry and DBA registry underscore SQL patch locations. If you are missing to run this one, the patch is not completed. So while you are starting up your databases, you will get an errors. Okay, that is not complete patch process. You have to run as part of post patch this database data patch verbose on both CDB and PDB. Even if you can start also, you will get some issues. I'll show you that. And again, after starting you have uploaded the patch, started the database and PDBs. then you run the database verbose, then take a invalid count again, invalid objects count, and check the invalids before applying the patch, how many invalids we have, and check count after the after applying the patch, how many invalids. If any huge invalids generated, raise an SR with support, like support. Even if you could able to fix that issues, you can able to try to compile those invalids manually. If you are unable to find or unable to fix those invalid objects, raise a support SR, service request with Oracle team, and ask them, after I applied this patch, before applying this patch I have 5 invalid objects in my database. After applying this patch I have 100 or 50 invalids generated, could you please support us, so that they can ask you some logs to upload. Once they review the logs, and they will suggest you the action plan. For that purpose only we need to take, it's an important one, take a invalid objects before and after applying the patch. So this is the process. Even if you apply the single patch, if you are applying the bundle patch, if you are applying the PSU patch, RU patch, RUR, anything, this is only the approach we are going to do that in our environment. Okay. See, this is the prerequisites command. Before you are going to apply this patch, check is there any compatibilities, like before applying that patch, is there any recommended patches is there, or is there anything which you need to do. This will suggest you the if the prerequisite report has been shown, like in my case, I will show you whether it is any prerequisites. Okay, no problem. Back in home, let me execute the prerequisite script, what it is doing. So it's my inventory patch location is not mentioned at the time. What we need to do, we can mention the location of the home. If you missing to set the path, it will not identify which home I need to check the prerequisites. Okay, for that purpose I have given my home, then it is checking the prerequisites, like do I need to apply anything, is there any pending actions is there in my home. The prerequisites information it will check. If there is no prerequisites and there is no conflicts, I think we need to do, after we download the patch, from that patch location we need to do. In this case, no, I will not get anything in this case. Okay. Prerequisites from for what we need to do. Prerequisites for this patch. Whatever the patch we are going to apply for that patch. Okay. We need to do in that way. Okay, that the script will show you what are the suggestions and all. Meanwhile, we can download the patches and all. Okay, I'll show you that how we can download the patches and all. Let me take a new session. Is not executed. Unable to create patch object. Patch object constructor. It's okay. It's no issue. That is fine. Okay, before going to apply any see quarterly patches, you need to update your O patch. Here it is there, no? O patch version. Okay. Whether we how we get to know whether we need to upgrade our O patch version or excuse O patch version or not. We have the patch readme will be there. I'll show you that. First we can download. Now what is our database current patches which are there on our database? How we can check O patch ls patches. This is a utility where you can apply the patches, you can query the patch, and you can search for anything like RU patches. I have applied RU in my Oracle home. RU patch is there. Okay. If it is a CPU, it will show you critical patch update. If it is an RUR, it will show you in that way. Data patch release update. And which version it is, how we can get to know? We can see it's a this one 190416. Okay, 2019 April 16th, this patch has been released, and the patch number is this one 2951 7472. I'll show you. So in that case, no, it is not updated recently. 2019 is the my patch, like last updated. Now it is a 2023, right? It is a released by 19.3 version. Also, how we can got to know how many patches are applied in the database. opatch ls inventory is the command to identify applied patches on your Oracle home. All these patches applied in my Oracle home. Okay. See, as I said, right? April 19th, 2019 applied last patch. That is the patch number also it is there. As I said, right here it is 19 April 2016 they released it. After that we applied on this one April 18th. The patch has been applied 2585399 259585399 patch. Another one is 7242, right? 7242 will be there here itself. The bottom might be this one. Okay. See, it's a RU release update patch, right? See, in a single patch, how many bug fixes are there? So each one, if you can say this is one patch. Normally, if you want to talk about, it's a single bug. In this way, how many bugs the patches contains? N number of bugs it contains. It means quarterly releases patches is having lot of bug fixes and also security updates and also any functionalities they have updated. Those functionalities also they will added to that patch. That is where this patch size will be 1 GB, 1.5 GB, 2 GB size will be there. Huge files will be there. Okay. This is patch number. This is where how we can identify what are all the patches applied in your Oracle home. And this command will tell you what are all the RUs or CPUs applied. Okay. This command will show you those only. This will show entire your patches list and everything. And opatch, whatever the utility like command I am using, right? For this utility also version will be there. What is the version? Okay, my version, current opatch version is this one. While applying next CPU, that CPU patch recommended I mean at least if you want to apply this patch, your opatch version should be higher than so and so number. If it is mentioned 1.17 is fine, we can go without upgrading this opatch utility. We can go ahead and apply that patch. If it is recommended above 1.17 like 27, 26, or 2.17 something like that, first we need to upgrade this opatch utility, okay, opatch version, and then we need to apply those patches. How we got to know that? That will mention in the patch itself. Okay, let me show you the patch. I have two different patches. This is this patch is 19.9. My version is 19.3, current one. If I want to move from 19.3 to 19.9, simple. I need to apply this patch. This 6888080 is the standard patch number for opatch utility. Okay. If you want to download that, first I need to download this, and then this is for 19.4. I'm not going with directly 19.4. First I'm going with 19.4. Later I'll go with 19.9. Either way it's fine, but let us go with this. This patch, okay, release update 19.4. Currently, what versions I have? 19.3 only. 19.3.000. Okay. Now I'm going to apply 19.4 instead of 19.3. So as I said, patches has been released from Oracle support link. First I'll show you support.oracle.com. This is the my Oracle support. If I want to log out, I can log out and I'll show you from the starting page. So if you click on the support.oracle.com, you will get this page. For this, you need to sign up. You can sign up with your Gmail ID, any personal mail IDs also, but you will not get download options and all. Okay. If I log in with my personal mail ID and see if you here we will get like if you want to create a technical SR, but you will not see this option. Create a technical one. Okay. We are without licensed we will not get to raise as technical SR option. Okay, that is somewhere I have, but even I don't have that creating the technical now. On here you have an option patches and updates. If you want to download a patches from the support link, support.oracle site, first of all you should have your account. Once you log into your account, you should have an access to download the patches to raise an SR. How we will get to that, we will see in separate videos or separate session. Okay, patches and updates. Here you will get to know patch number. First enter your patch number. My patch number is 2984714. How you got to know this number? You just every quarterly we used to release, like Oracle will release the patches. See here. If you click on, if you have this access, you will get on every critical patch update, security patch updates, and LCV numbers, right? You will get to know the dates also. When July CPU patch has been released, July 2023, April 2023, January. As I said, every quarterly, right? Next is October. If you click on this, and you have to select your product, all Oracle products will be there here. Okay, what is your product? Ours is Oracle database, right? Check the database, Oracle applications 18.2, and remaining also you can check other way. Okay, database related only, but it is not related to our Oracle 19c database, right? It is 12 integrator ODI. Here it is 19.3, 19 till 19.19. Recently 19.20 also released database version. See, it is related to ours. Click on this. It will show you the products, Oracle database risk matrix, 5 new security patches updated in Oracle, 3 security patches they given, some big data they given this, Golden Gate related they have given new security. So there is no security for NoSQL, there is no security for backup under. So in this way they used to mention. Okay, you can go with, as I said, CVE number, right? If any vulnerabilities or security fixes related things, they will mention the number CVE. These are the low and high. I mean, this value, based upon this value, your security team will recommend, like ask you to apply your patches to up fixes, not the patches, fixes. So these are all the CVV numbers. According to that, you can read it. Okay. Next, I need to go with similar way. We can drag it and then we can go and search for our related. What are all the CVV numbers and how we need to apply those things. So you can explore on this part. We will take separately. From that link, we will get to know this is the CPU patch which is released by so and so date. I need to take it. And platform, which platform you want to apply the patches. Mine is Linux Mission. How should I know? Like which version, which operating system I am having. I can type uname -r. It will show Enterprise Linux 7 kernel version minus x86 64. So that in this operating system, on top of this Linux operating system, my database has been installed. According to that OS, you have to download your Oracle database patches. Okay, if it is a Windows machine, on Windows machine also we can install our database. That is command prompt, right? Through command prompt we can access our Windows databases. Okay, so that in that case, if your database is installed on Windows machine, you can select Windows operating system, Microsoft. Okay, Windows. Which version? Which thing is that? In my, if it is a Oracle, Solaris is software, Spark, 32-bit or 64. According to that, you have to select. Mine is Linux x86 64, right? Let me select that. Linux x86 64. Is it correct? No. Here it is. It's a Linux, and EL means Enterprise Linux, x86 64-bit. So I used to choose this and then search for this patch, whether the patch is available or not. See, it is there. What is this? As I said, right, in database we have two types of homes. Mine is non-cluster, standalone database, normal. If you are having grid infrastructure database, you can download this patch, not this one. Okay, this patch contains this patch and other grid infrastructure related also. That is where this patch is 1.7 GB. This standalone patch size is 720 MB. Okay, this is generic. This is superseded. Superseded nothing but This includes multiple patches, database release update patch and other patches. Now, in our case, mine is standalone, non-rack, non-cluster database. So I selected this patch number. See here, you don't have a permission to download patches. Request permission from your company, my Oracle support administrator. So to download the security patches, to download or to raise an SRs, support SRs, you require the license. Okay, if you have that license, you can add your my account is will be there. There you can add it. Who is your administrator in your company? Okay, those who are owner of this Oracle software, they will approve your request. Then only you can get the download option. For me, I don't have that access now, but yeah, I can manage to download with another account. That is okay. Let's see, till now 3122 members or times has been downloaded this patch count. Readme, let me go with the readme. Okay, for each and every patch we have to read the readme file. It will show you what are all the prerequisites and also how you need to apply this patch, what are all the post requisitions. Like, see, this patch is required password to unlock the readme also. I don't have that password. So let me take a break and then,
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Thank you.
yeah. Next, as I said, right, 19.14 I'm going to download. Let me download the patch. We will get another window. See, this patch required, unlock it. No. Okay. So it is a secure, like, even I don't have a license for this also. If I have a license in my this thing, I used to get that. Otherwise, let me take this note 816. I have to look into that. See, whatever the licenses you are going to take, right, for that, in your customer should have the 19C related support identifier. Then only you can able to download the 19C related patches. If your customer doesn't have that license, you
This conference will now be recorded.
I have downloaded the 19.20 latest one. Recently they have released this. Okay, it is totally 1.6 GB. It is taking like 40 seconds for me. It will take faster. Meanwhile, let me read the README. See, this is the database release update 1920 latest one. Even no one has been applied recently. It is the latest 19.20. Okay, 2023 July 18th, 27. Only 9 days before this patch has been released. Okay, this is year, month, date, and the patch version, patch number. So it includes so many things like JVMs, database import recommended one of patches also there. Lot of things, like we need to go with these things one by one. Patch information will be there. What is your patch and all. If it is a rack, you can go with that. Even I haven't downloaded the rack one. I have downloaded the normal pre-checks. Click on the pre-checks. OPatch utility version should be 12.2.0.137. What is our OPatch version? Which is shown 12.2.0.117. Here what is recommended? 37. So we need to upgrade this utility first, then we need to apply this patch. Okay, patch pre-install, like there is nothing, like we just check this one, a patch and directory. See, they will give the path, how we need to export the path also clearly. They will mention the path means executables. Like in our case, our path, if you want to set the path, means OPatch utility location, we need to set this path. Okay, to enable, mean to enter OPatch apply means, if you enable if you set the path, it will pick it, otherwise it won't pick. Otherwise, without setting the path also you can apply. You have to mention the home name in front of that OPatch apply, that number also. See, they will give interior patch also. They have given patch conflict with the patch being installed 353200081. So first you need to download this patch and go to this patch location and then run the pre-checks. from this location. Okay, this location, it will show you if any conflicts, like if any patch is there which you need to remove, I mean roll back, and then only you can apply. If any patch it is required, one of the guys asked previously, if he missed one quarter patch, like quarter one he applied, quarter three is planning to apply, quarter two he missed. That kind of scenario also it will show you the, if anything is missed, that patch list will come into that report, patch conflict report. Those we need to apply first, then we can apply the original patch. So patch how we need to install, instructions also we will get from the readme. So unzip this, go to the patch directory, just patch apply, nothing much. And then post patch installation instructions, we don't have anything, but we need to run the data patch verbose as I mentioned. They will give also in the readme. Non CDB Oracle homes. Non CDB means normally without CDB, you have like non multi tenant architecture. You have to follow this one, like SQL processes DBA, connect it, start up the DB and exit, then go to Oracle home patch location, execute the data patch verbose command. Once you executed this, whatever the patch, the CPU patch or RU patch, right, it will have lot of SQL scripts. It is having lot of functionalities and all. If any SQL scripts, the base information, everything will be there, right? This command will update the DB registry, SQL patch and DB registry, DBA registry tables with the versions, whatever till now. I'll show you what are all the versions. This is one. Like if you want to query, select start from DB underscore registry. Till now in my Oracle home, these are all the components. Okay, the rack component, XML component, Apex, XDB, what these related component version. This is 19.3. After I applied this patch, what is my version, right? If it is 19.4, 19.19, that should update, right, in the database. This will do that. Data patch verbose will be do that to update all the repositories. Otherwise, no. Sometimes in CDB PDB model, we used to get this thing. PDB will be in a violation, validation violation. We will see the status will be differently. We can see that. I'll show you that. I haven't applied this patch. sysdba show PDBs. See, restricted mode is there, no? This enabled yes. If the after patch, if you not run the database verbose command, the versions will not updated related to the PDB. If you run once, normally how we are going to do in this way, right? Database verbose. The same command you executed in the multi-tenant architecture, and you mean normally you start down and start up your database. But while you are starting up your pluggable database, you will get the violation like this is restricted mode on warning. Restricted means other applications no one can able to access except the DBA. So there is no use if it is a restricted mode. For that, what we need to do, be careful after applying the CPU patches and all, quarterly patches, RUs and all, you run the database verbose on CDB. Also, you can mention if it is if it is not updated the PDBs, whether it is up, it will update CDB plus PDB. If it is not updated properly, you will get that violation error. At that time, you have an option. You have to mention database verbose hyphen PDBs, and then you can give the PDB name. That also possible. I have the command somewhere I have written in this way. Data patch verbose hyphen PDB space PDB. How many PDBs you are having? If it is a 4 PDBs, PDB 1, 2, comma 3, comma 4. In this way, you can give it. That will resolve your violation errors. Okay, validation or violation. In this table, you can able to see it. Pluggable, PDB pluggable in violation error. That is only thing you have to take care in a CDB PDB model. Otherwise, everything is normal. There is no change at all. Okay. See this, they will give the complete instruction what these tables will be do and how we need to apply the patch, everything. And then if any invalids generated, like before applying the patch, if you have 5 invalids, after you applied the patch, you have 10 invalids, then that is fine, 5 invalids. Right? Try to compile it by using utl rp.sql script from the Oracle home RDB in this admin location. There is no harm to run that. You can run number of times, no issues. This is the script utlrp.sql. Also, they are asking any upgrade plan. Check this one. Go to this location, execute Oracle Home cat. This update script they are asking to you can execute as it is, whatever they mention here. Also, you can update recovery manage catalog in this way. So all are related to post applied the patch instructions. Okay, it is a non-rack environment deinstallation, and in this readme document you have an option, right, how to apply, and then what are all the pre and post checks related steps, and also if any error happen, any errors you faced during this patch installation, you have an option to deinstallation, like how rollback, how you can do that. They have like certain kind of, if you are using non-rack, how we need to do, if you are using rack environment, how you can deinstall. So patch rollback hyphen id, the patch which you applied, right, the patch number, it will be rollback. Clear? Yeah, that's it. I think we don't have that much of time today to cover this one. We will take it in the next session.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let me show you how to download the OPatch utility version. The patch number is, it's a standard one for every environment, everything 6880880. That's it. And the OS is depends. Okay, OS, how we need to find which operating system you are on, connect to the server. If it is a Linux, use uname -r. Uname -r. So Linux server. Set this patch. This is for OPatch utility. As README suggested, we need to upgrade our OPatch utility version to 27 or 37. So I'm showing that like this one 22.12.2.0.137. Let me download. Here you have lot of OPatch utilities and the operating systems which I selected. Okay, 11.18, 11.19, something like that. But ours is 19 version, so we need to look into for 19c. Here any 19c is there? Here it is 19c Linux. It's a general one, it is not classified for anything. So it is for 12.20.130 July only they released. It is for 12.20 version. Okay, 12.20.139. Let me download this. 12.20.139. Recommended was 12.20.137 or later. Now I'm going to download the latest one only. Click on this number. Cross check whether it is operating system properly you selected or not. How many days? 9 days ago the patch has been released, and the size is 119.4 MB. If it is taking. Clear? Here it will mention system patch availables. These are all the related things. It is for platform Linux x86, and OPatch is 19c related OPatch utility software. July 18 they have released, and the size software general. Okay, if you want to read readme, I'll show you that. Download, click on the download. So 119 MB it will be download. So it is downloading. 119, 2 seconds, 1 second, done. 119 MB. Okay, first we need to go with the readme also for this one. So this is for 12.20.139 interim patch 6.880.8 using OPatch utility. How we need to apply, how we need to upgrade your OPatch utility. You can follow these instructions and you can do this. I'll show you this demo quickly. So first I have downloaded this patch, and this patch is there in my downloads folder, right? It is there in downloads folder. It is in my Windows, but I need to copy to my server, right? How I need to copy? For this, we can use WinSCP tool, WinSCP. Okay. For WinSCP, you will get this prompt first time. You have to enter your host name. My host name is Rax Infotech. Infotech. Here you required with SCP you required OS credentials, not the database credentials. Okay, OS user. Oracle is my OS user and that credentials. If you want to save, you can save it. That will come with the name of this one. Save the password, save it. See here. In the next time, if I want to connect again, I can just click on that button and then I can connect it. Let me close it. No, never ask me again. Clear, right? Now, if I want to connect WinSCP, I no need to give the host name, passwords, and all. By default, the one which is stored here, right? I just clicked on it. It will prompt here, just log in. That's it. Clear, no? Now, where this is your window, left hand side is your window, right hand side is your server. Where is my software? Mean so patches are there in downloads folder. See, if you want to see, this is normal, right? Change your thing, these two patches where I need to move. Let me create a directory from the home location. Cd means go to the home location. Home location means where you have base location of your path. Once you logged in, you will come to this path only. The Oracle has been user, right? This Oracle home. Here I'll create one directory, patches. Okay, see in these patches, if I want to move to that location, cd space patch 1. If I want to see what are all the files under this patch, no files, total 0. Let me copy these patches to my, refresh it. The patches will be there. Drag it. No problem, drag it. And this also, it is almost 1.6 MB, 6 GB. So it will take time. Meanwhile, I have already this file is copied, right? I will do that. Now let me check ls-ltr. This is completed. It is in progress. That is fine. Let me. So this is the OPatch utility. If you want to upgrade, I mean your OPatch utility, just unzip this one. Unzip this one. Unzip space the zip file name. Okay, it will create OPatch folder. That is your OPatch version utility only directly. I can say this is your OPatch utility. See, the directory has been created, right? LSF and LTR. All these files are related to OPatch command only. In this directory, OPatch version. What is this? 12.20.139. But this I have unzipped in different location. It is not in home location. This OPatch utility should be there in your home location. So what I am going to do is Oracle home. Here we should have OPatch utility, this path. Okay, from Oracle home. See, in this Oracle home, I have OPatch utility. This is the original one where I am going to use this utility. Can you check? We can check this version. See, what is this version? 12.20.117. But the one which we downloaded and unzipped, 1.39, right? This one we need to make it real time. Okay, for that, let me rename or move lsfnld opatch. I'll move this opatch folder to old. Move space underscore old. If you want to make it when you make July 2023. Clear? There is no opatch folder in this location with opatch directory. No, right? Now I'm going to copy which I unzipped from the home location, right? Home location. Okay, pcaps patches. See, in this home location patch folder, I have opatch folder, right? This you want to do, copy to that location. Now what I'm doing, this is not a right practice to do it. I'm going to remove this rm space -rf. It is a directory, we need to mention rf. I have removed the opatch folder, but the patch is there. Okay, until unless if your remove command is very dangerous, don't use normally. Be cautious before going to run the remove command, whether you are going to removing proper things or not. Check once or twice before doing. I'll do one thing. I'll do unzip this file, not in this. If you enter it, no, it will unzip in this location only, current location only, but I don't want in this location. Hyphen D, mention your directory where this file, unzipped file need to be stored. I'll mention my home path. So now whatever the O patch has been unzipped, that will unzipped in this location, not in the current location. So unzip is done. See, now unzip is completed, but the file is not unzipped here. Why? Because I have given the directory to locate it to my home path. So Oracle underscore home. Here I should have that patch latest one. See, this one is the latest one. How we can say it is the latest? June 27, 6, 1840. Check the date on the server. June 27, 838. What is this? I, there is a conflict in the date. Is it? It should show the, okay, it is different. Server is showing different time zone. That is okay. For that we need to apply some language patch. It should not different. Whatever you showed, it should show your server time itself. Okay. So now I have upgraded my OPatch utility. Check the version, OPatch version. My now it is on live. My OPatch version is moved from 12 to 0117 to 1.39. Next one, what I need to do, I have to unzip the main patch which I want to apply. This one, first unzip here. After unzipped, go to the patch location, run the this prerequisite one, patch installation instructions. No, they said no, unzip. I did that. Go to this patch location and run O patch prerequisites one. It's a 1.6 GB patch. All are the files. So it will take time.
This conference will now be recorded.
Let's see if we need to mention the path of this path and path of this patch. Otherwise, you have another option saying that I'll show you that Oracle home. See, you need to take this path. Patch is a capital word, and then give this command from the patch unzipped location patch directory. It will take now. So instead of giving this complete home path and O patch, you have to set the path. Export path equal to Oracle home slash O patch colon dollar path. Then you type which patch, which O patch, that will show you the correct one. So we no need to apply any prerequisites. Prerequisites has been passed. Directly you can apply the patch. Okay, let me do one thing. I'll set the path. See, I'll show you which O patch. It is showing different, right? Let me export path equal to, I'll give the path completely. Oracle home O patch colon dollar path. Now see which O patch. It's shown proper way, right? Now you can run O patch utility from anywhere. Okay, anywhere means after you unzip this location, right? You can run it from here itself. It will apply the patch on this home only. It will not apply for, if you have another homes and all, it won't apply the patch to another homes. So now I'm going to apply patch apply. What is the directory? Patch apply. Which patch? Then it is fine, no? Patch apply. Yes. Oh, not unnecessarily. See, now I have, I'm now it is a what it means starting. It's right or wrong. As I mentioned before class start, I'm going to apply this patch directly. What we have discussed, when the database is up and running, if you are trying to apply the patch, your home will be correct. Is it? Is it correct way? It is not at all correct. You have to shut down your application, shut down your listener, take the backup of your Oracle home, and take the parameter file backup. Then you can set the path, then apply the patch. Okay. That is where in real time also, if you are working in multiple things and you are directly going and then you set and you just hit that patch apply, that is where we have to be very very cautious when we are going with this. Okay. Now I have cancelled. If you want to read the log information, you can read also, and nothing will be happen on this as of now, but it is not good sign to go ahead and apply the patch in when the database is up and running. It is just checking those things, and following patch has been applied. This need to be applied. Just reading the information. Space needed 7 GB. If it is there or not, everything it will check and then it will apply the patch. Let me show PDBs. Alter PLU pluggable database PDB1 close immediately. DIATELY alter PLU pluggable database DB1 close. Immediately spelling IMMEDIATLY. Okay, let it be. Show PDBs. Now mounted, it means it is down. Now let me stop CDB. Show on name CDB root, right? Shut immediate. I'm going to shut down the DB. Did I take the invalids count? No. So that is where we required a plan. When you are going with a real time, you should have one proper document where you can go and follow the document. Okay, when you're going to follow the document, you will mention step 1, take in the backup. Step 2, download the patch, unzip the patch, and shut down the services. And then going to the set the export path, and then I'm going to apply, and then started. Everything will be there in the document. That is where it is very very important to make a documentation in the in your practice anywhere, any company. Without documentation, human errors will be huge. Okay, let me start up. Global database. Open. Show PDBs. No invalids. Alter session set container. Go to PDB1. No invalids. And also you can check all underscore objects. Get status equal to invalid. 0. Alter session set container equal to CDB dollar root. That's okay. So no invalids in my system. So what I need to do, one more step is pending. Take the backup of your Oracle home. This is my Oracle home. I need to go one step back. Take this home back. If you want to move, if you have a sufficient space on your mount point, okay. DU-assets data. 22 big df-kxl data. See, I have 70 GB is there. My data has been around 22 GB. I can take it normally, copy this one. But better option is you can use star command, okay, to take our Oracle Home backup, tar-xvf or this one. In this way you can take. Okay. You can mention the path, complete path of home, or the file name is also fine. cvv means it's a Linux command where you can zip your these complete files to this tar.gz. Generally, it's a 20 GB. If it is a server is very fast, it won't take much. Otherwise, it will take them. Just you can give this one underscore home only. Don't need to give this thing.